The food diet doom cycle. Does this sound familiar? You start the starvation diet, the new fad diet of the month. You try something, and this time they want you to restrict something. You start at the top here. So you restrict whether it's calories, where you go super low calories. You restrict the foods that you love, or you restrict certain food groups, like no carbs, because carbs are evil. You start to restrict them, and then you go into what happens. It's natural. Your body starts to crave the foods that you're eliminating. It's craving carbohydrates. It craves some of the foods that you love. It craves having more calories because you're restricting yourself. You're starving yourself. So what happens is you eventually give in and you binge. You are human. You have to give yourself grace. And what happens is you start to get remorseful. You start to feel bad about yourself. You feel guilty. You start to feel shameful. You start to think, I'm never going to get the results that I want. I don't deserve to have the body that I want. So what do? You repeat it. And this time you just think, I'm going to try even harder. I'm going to restrict even more. And then the cravings are even worse. And then you binge, and then you repeat, and then you restrict, then you crave, then you see where this is going. It just goes in that vicious loop, but you are better than that. And I want you to know it is not your fault, because that is the old way of doing fitness. That is the old way of dieting. That is the old way of, like, carbs are bad and fats are bad and you eliminate the food groups. You should be all inclusive, not exclusive. All food groups are good. The foods you love are good. All those should be part of your program. You shouldn't restrict anything, because when you restrict it, your body craves it even more. And there's a reason your body craves it. It might be trying to tell you something. You might be deficient in something. You might need more calories. You might be deficient in the protein, in the carbohydrates. So listen to your body. Get off the roller coaster from hell. Get off the doom cycle and get the results that you desire.